Hey guys, it's operations time again. We are switching things up here. No pun intended here. But I decided to make a few changes on the layout in the operations area here. As you may recall, we used to have a two locomotive consist here that worked the yard. This number 700 right there, and our little GP15. The one with all the graffiti on it, and those guys would actually be working the yard together, but kind of changing things up a little bit. And I figured, you know what, since we had our GP38 sitting over here doing sort of like the local switching right here, I thought I'd do something similar over on the Huntington Beach side, where we're going to take our little GP15 here, and he's going to be sort of housed over in this area right here. Now, if you're familiar with my layout, this kind of little section right here sort of very loosely represents the Anaheim Y. This is where it comes out of Anaheim and then sort of goes right through. There's a little kind of like a UP yard right there. There's a little Y. And the one line down here eventually heads down into Huntington Beach, whereas the other one heading through our little, behind our goofy looking mountain and out through the hole there to the washing machine, actually goes out to Santa Ana and Orange. But I figured, what the heck, you know, they store locomotives over here, and this was supposed to be way back in the day, kind of my representation of it. But it's sort of morphed because it's just not big enough, and I can't really do a Y right here. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have GP15, and he's going to be doing all the switching from here down to Huntington Beach. And as you can see, we got Mr. Torres right there because he volunteered. I don't know why. And he likes his GP15 too. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take, well, sort of like a hauler, right? And we're going to run the cars through the layout, and we're going to drop them off all the way in the corner over there and then continue on. And what's going to happen is the GP15 there will come pick up those cars and then switch them out, right? So we're all set up over here with these cars right here in the yard, and starting with that lumber car right there. Let's get our hauler fired up over here. It's our -9 today. We'll get all his lights on. We're going to pull him out. We'll grab our line of cars and just kind of make believe like he's heading down that way. He's going to drop all the cars off for Mr. Torres to go do all the switching work. And as you can probably tell, it's a nice sunny day in Southern California, like in the mid-70s, finally. So I got the garage door opened up, so we're getting some extra light. If you think that well, these videos look a little brighter here today, that's why. So the plan here, like I said, is we're going to take this guy, -9, we'll grab our cars, we'll run down to Anaheim / kind of Stanton. And then we're going to drop these cars off. And then we'll jump in the GP15 there with Mr. Torres. And do some switching down there. I guess I'm doing this kind of backwards because we really should have been doing the switching with the GP15 first, but this is just my first time running this idea right here. I kind of came up with it yesterday. Looking good there. Give it a little stretch. Yep, all good. get our ditch lights on, get the high beams on, or high beams, I guess. Get the lights on normal, I guess. So yeah, yesterday I was just kind of playing around here in the yard, having fun, and this kind of struck me as an idea because I was kind of getting, you got to mix things up every once in a while. So I figured I don't think I need both locomotives here on the local yard switcher, and I thought, well, what the heck? Let's put that guy down there in the Huntington Beach sort of branch. Let him do some work over there. All right, put all the yard here, and we'll catch him on the interior. Always nice watching this guy go by, huh? So one of the other things I was doing, and I've mentioned it before, but I really enjoy classifying cars in the yard, and man, I had a good time. So this little line of cars right here, these 4 cars, and the other, I think I got like 4 or 5 cars in there. I kind of mixed them up when they came out of staging. So I purposefully, when I set them up in staging to come out into the layout and into the yard, I made sure that they weren't blocked by industry, right? So that would give our yard guys a little bit something to do. And I tell you what, man, I had a great time trying to get those things blocked, I guess. Just to put together this strain of 4 cars and the other one, took me a good 40 minutes, just kind of taking my time and trying to figure out which cars go where and which order they go into was really the big deal. And so hopefully I've got these cars in the correct order that they're going to be going down into the industries here. Well, now here is where we're going to do a little bit of a new way of doing things here. So as you can see, he is heading straight instead of coming down this way, because what he's going to do is drop these cars off right over here just past the underpass. Right about there is good. Alright, so like I said, we're going to drop these cars off here, and then Mr. Torres will fire up the GP15 and go grab them and start doing some switching. I thought I'd save you a little bit of running around here, but here's our train coming out from underneath the bridge right there. And you could say, yeah, it's coming back into the yard. Well, this is the main line right here, so we've got it running out onto the main line, because from here we can imagine that maybe this train had more cars than just these right here. And he's going to continue off into the rest of the world and do his business while we take care of these cars. All right there, Mr. Torres, get her fired up. Alright, we'll start backing out of here. Go grab all our cars. So we'll see how this works. Like I said, I think, this is the first time I'm trying this out. But we've got a couple of cars that we're going to be actually picking up. So I'm going to try to figure out how to do this best. But in effect, back there under the bridge, we've got our 4 cars. 1 center beam lumber car and 3 box cars. So we're going to grab those guys. And yeah, welcome to Southern California. There's always somebody revving their engines. At least we're not blocking the street for them. But yeah, like I was saying, I know we've got a couple of cars in the industries that are going to come out. And I'm not quite sure how to handle that, but we're going to figure it out. Oh my goodness, really? We didn't get a good connection back there. Let's back it up again. Whew. All right, we're going to make believe like we got a good connection there. There we go. The coupler's a little cold this morning here. Like I said, it's getting up into the 70s now, but the garage, believe it or not, which is why I have the garage door open, it was like in the 50s in here, so a little cooler inside of here, and I think those couplers are a little sticky still. So the plan, which I don't have too much of, is let's just shove these cars down towards Huntington Beach and see what the heck happens. Half a car to go. Right there is good. Now I know everybody's going to say, well, or not everybody, but a lot of people have their own ideas on how I should have done it, could have done it, how they would have done it. But hey, that's model railroading. There's always different ways of doing things, and one of the things I'm always trying to come up with is trying to keep it fresh, trying to keep it different, right? The layout is pretty small, and so if we keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, it can get a little boring. So I'm always looking for little things like this to sort of mix things up a little bit, keep it fresh. And you know, you can do that on your own layouts too, no matter how small they are. It might be just as simple as just you know, changing up the locomotives that you're running out to do switching with, or changing up the order of the industries that you're going to be doing. All that stuff helps to keep it a little bit different. All right, so first off, I guess is the easy part right here. We've got this lumber car, and he's going to be heading down here, getting dropped off right there. No pickups right there. And then the other three boxcars are actually going on the well, the other side of the tracks here. They're going to the industries out against the backboard there. And we've got a few pickups to do there, so we'll figure that out. It's always nice to mix things up a little bit. Keeps the hobby kind of fresh here, even if you've got a small layout. We got a blue flag right here. We gotta go get Carl. Let's go find Carl over here. Carl is our industry rep. He's the only one that can remove the blue flag. Ooh, just a little bit more. All right, right there is good. We'll get this guy disconnected and then figure out what the heck we're doing with the rest of the cars. Mr. Torres isn't getting too distracted over here. Alrighty, so let's see, how are we gonna do this? Well, we got 3 cars here. Like I said, first time I'm doing this, so I'm just trying to figure it out. We could run back all the way up over there and do a kind of run around, get on the other side of the track, because we're going to be switching out that little pink car right there. And we're going to be picking up these 2 hoppers over here from Jack Surfboards. But I'm wondering if we could just drop those 3 drop-offs over here at the dead end and then go get all our pickups and then use them to pick up our drop-offs. Does that make sense? Nah, I think I'm going to keep it simple here. We're going to go all the way up here and just shove back down. Let's do that. We'll get our pickups out first. I guess it really doesn't make a difference here, right? Because even if we just drop these guys off temporarily over there, we still got to pick them up again. So I don't think we're really saving any moves here. One more car to go. I'm gonna have to get some more fencing around our little mini yard right here, because it is right by the overpass over here. Alright, so the first thing I think we're gonna do is we're just gonna grab our pickups. I don't know, I may be making this more difficult than I think, but we'll see. We'll go into the first industry here, terrazzo and marble. We'll grab our pink car and get them out of there. Time to clean the track there. Sound crusty. After doing the construction over here, all the track over here is really dusty. I thought I cleaned it all, but I guess I didn't. I think I'm making this more difficult than it should have been, but because the car that's going in there is actually this this brown car over here, that UP car. And my thinking was we grab this pink car and drop them off right here, and then drop off our brown one, but on second thought, there's too many disconnects and reconnects and all that stuff. Let's just stick with the original plan, which is let's do all our pickups first, and then we'll do the drop-offs. All right, we'll get this changed over. We'll run into Surfer's Outlet, grab those two hopper cars and get them out of there, and then I think we'll stage the pink one that we picked up and the 2 hopper cars that we're picking up over here in front of the graffitied up wall and get them out of the way. Because the drop-offs then over here are going to be those 2 yellow rail box cars. And of course we don't get a good connection, or maybe we did. We did. I've said it before, those hopper cars, the couplers kind of droop. Ooh, the track is dirty back there. So yeah, we'll pull all these guys out, drop them off, and then do our drop-offs. And then we'll have to come back and grab these 3 pickups, and we'll restage them up on the main line over there for the next local that comes by, I think. Hey, I'm learning here. Like I said, it's the first time doing this, so just giving it a try, see how things go, see what the best method is here. I think if we had done the pickups before we went and grabbed the drop-offs, that would have worked too. We'll have to try that next time. And then maybe just had them stuck over here, ready to go. All right, right there is good. We'll get these guys disconnected. As we block the street. Looking good. I think I didn't screw this up as badly as I thought I was gonna. I always like watching the cars come across this intersection. One of the more photogenic spots here on the layout. So we'll get these 2 guys dropped off, then we'll run up with our brown UP boxcar over to Terrazzo and Marble and drop those guys off. Or drop that guy off, I should say. A little bit more. Bending things with my camera. I was breaking something on the layout. If you haven't noticed on my power lines right here, I'm missing a few little parts and pieces right there. Boy, those things are delicate. Alright, now we'll head up here, drop off the last one over here, and then we'll grab our pickups and figure out where the heck we're going to put them. And while we get this one dropped off, let's see, what can we chit-chat about? Oh, I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what, I have to emphasize how much fun I had blocking cars. Now, it's not like the first time I've done that. I normally do, you know, when you're doing yard classification, you're blocking them in the right way, but I don't know, for some reason, taking the extra time to really really decide where to put the cars. Benjamin's ready for the job to be finished here. But yeah, taking the extra time when we came out of staging to make sure that the cars were not, well, in the correct order for the industries. Really added a little bit more, thought necessary and made it a little bit more fun, I think. Great. Now, drop-offs are done. So we'll grab our pickups and we'll figure out where the heck to put them. Kind of thinking, because what we're going to do, we're going to run back down here. We're going to grab our cars right here. These the two hoppers and the pink car. But where do we put them? While we're running down here, let's think about this. So we could bring them all the way out here and then put them sort of on the main line there underneath the bridge. That might work. But then the other idea is maybe we just bring them up here, drop them off on one of these tracks, and then just get the locomotive out of the way. I don't know. I'm kind of liking the idea of dropping them off on the underneath the overpass there. All right, I think we got them all. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think we're going to drop them off over there because everything sort of south of the overpass here, where we stage our locomotive right there, is kind of his territory. So we don't want another local or hauler coming in here into our territory and grabbing our cars from here. At least that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure how that'll work for getting the cars picked up, but we'll figure it out. Hey, and this way Mr. Torres gets to see the horsies. Let's get this thing switched and get rid of these guys. Kind of makes me want to have an extra track right there running down underneath the bridge, you know, so we don't sort of block the main line. But we can have a few more, have a little bit more room to kind of drop cars off like this. Something I will have to keep in mind when planning any other expansions here. I think I got enough room back there to put another turnout, kind of like right there where that pink car is. And it sort of reminds me of, well, in the real world there, I know it's a BNSF track, but in the real world over in Corona, where the 15 and the 91 cross, there's a kind of a section like this, and so there's a big huge cloverleaf kind of deal where I always go over if I'm heading out to the OC. I kind of go over this flyover there, and I always look down to see what cars there are. And there's like 2 or 3 tracks over there where there's always hoppers and tank cars and all sorts of different stuff just kind of sitting out there, temporarily getting kind of staged, just like we just did. This whole little thing with the whole little scene right here just kind of reminds me of that. All right, guys, we'll shut her down right here. I hope I enjoyed that little, well, mixing things up on the layout here. All right, Mr. Torres, time to head down to Huntington Beach, get some lunch. Till next time, guys, take care.